But if you say you can't, you won't. Where there's a will, there's a way. There's a many sayings for it. So by the time she came to our retreat, and by the way she'd been to a psychiatrist who told her she gets panic attacks, what did that do to the pathway? That just put a little bit more Rio in it. He made another pathway. He said, you'll be on panic attack medication for the rest of your life. Her mother said, what did he say? He said, I'll be on medication for the rest of my life. And when she was here, she told me, what's happening? Every time you go there, it gets stronger and stronger. I said to her, I think you're panicking about your panic attack. She smiled. What did the smile say? I know, I don't know what else to do, and I can understand that. I said to her, I believe you will overcome your panic attacks. What did I do when I said that? I made another pathway. I said, I believe that eventually you'll be able to stop your medication. It would be unwise to stop it now. Can you see that? That's common sense, isn't it? I said, I believe eventually you'll be off your medication. So she was all ears. She was only 33. She didn't want to be on this for the rest of her life, but she didn't know how to get off it. In page 127 of the Ministry of Healing, Ellen White says, the only hope of better things is the education of people in the right principles. And that's what we do here at Living Springs. I do think we've been guilty of information overload, but we give you as much as we can, and that stays in your brain. And the more you see it, the more you read it. I see you've taking notes. You can even watch it again on YouTube. It will cement it into your brain. Just like she cemented this pathway unknowingly to panic attacks. I said, this is what I want you to do. When you feel a panic attack coming, that's the time to breathe. Have you heard of Wim Hof? Just those deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. Wim Hof's got a bit of a following on YouTube now. He climbs Himalayan mountains in shorts and t-shirts. Conquers the cold with his breathing. Breathe deeply. Remember what we looked at, oxygen? Soothes the nerves. Soothes the nerves. And when those 1 trillion brain cells have got adequate oxygen in there, they're going to be giving energy. That's brain energy. That's prefrontal cortex energy. I want to conquer this thing. That's energy to that prefrontal cortex that will help to control those emotions. I said, breathe deeply. And while you're breathing deeply, have a little bit of a laugh. Ho, 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 ho. You might have heard of that bird in Australia called the kookaburra. We had an American man come here. He said, I want to tape the kookaburra. He called it the kookaburra. We called it the kookaburra. It just goes, ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. That's what it sounds like. And there's a song, laugh kookaburra, gay your life must be. Just pretend to be a kookaburra. Ho, 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 ha, ha. And while you're going ho, 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 and breathing deeply, get some salt.